What's up, everybody?
Very happy.
How do you like that? Because it's a new year, man. New year.
2019.
New big dogs.
We're back on the mics. Oh, I got to turn you down.
We haven't been.
I forgot. Andrew was on your mic.
I'm a loud mofo.
Yeah.
We haven't been on in 2 weeks. I missed you.
Hasn't it only been one?
No, 2 weeks. We missed Christmas, too.
Yeah.
It was last week.
That's 1 week.
Well, this week.
Yeah, it's only 1 week.
That's right. I'm still struggling from last night.
Oh, no.
Did you have fun on New Year's?
Yeah, I worked. It sucked.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you work when the ball was dropping?
I left my work at 11.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Well,
Wasn't great. I made money, but I thought I was going to get to leave earlier. It's fine, though, because it's New Year's Day, and we're back on the mics,
That's right.
and I'm pumped about it.
That's right.
I didn't realize how much I missed it till we didn't do it.
I know. Like, there's so much to talk about.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about it. What are we talking about?
Well, Antonio Brown hates everybody. That's going to be the leading story that we have.
Yeah.
And he just came out and said he wants to get traded
Yeah.
because the Steelers didn't make the playoffs.
Look, we got to plug this. I just wanted you to say NFL, and you really failed me there.
What do you expect?
We got to get
What do you expect?
We
that I
got to
was gonna
get the.
Quit expecting me.
What am I trying to say?
Chemistry.
Here? Yes.
You can't even
that
think.
word.
You can't.
Gotta
What
get
the
the
hell's going
chemistry
on?
back. Okay. We got PSO Sports One on Instagram and Twitter, and Pointless Sports Opinions on Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Twitch TV, Spotify, and all that other good stuff. Also, go look out for that SoundCloud exclusive series we started.
I like that.
Pointless Opinions.
That's fun.
We put out 2 last week because we didn't record any sports pods. We did some video game characters, and then we talked about our trip to Chicago and kind of like a behind the scenes of what happened and make.
We need
What's
to
the
have-
title in that?
What?
The wrestling match in the hotel room. You know how gay that sounds?
What?
What?
The wrestling match in the hotel room.
That's not how I titled it.
It's like in the description.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think it sounds cool.
Luke's
I like
unhappy
it.
with the wrestling match in the hotel room. Well, guess what? Next time when I'm trying to sleep, don't have a wrestling match with a naked man.
Next time, you're going to be the one getting wrestled by the naked man.
No, I'll leave. I'll drive back. I'll rent another room.
Jeez. We need to have like a pointless opinions on drinking stories. Because we could probably make a whole series off
I
that.
think that should be public.
Why?
That's not good for anyone.
That's good. So we'll pass on that.
Luke's like, yeah, do it. Luke's never had a drop alcohol in
I
his
said we'll pass
innocent
on that,
life.
Gene.
I know.
We'll pass on that.
He don't like that
Mr.
idea.
Pagel over here is angry.
Big Dog's gonna get his life torn away.
All right. Oh,
Jesus. I'm having an AA meeting on the first pod back.
well, you do have a beer.
You need to
open.
get your life together, damn it.
There is a beer open to your right there.
That didn't open that.
You didn't? What happened?
Andrew was drinking one after you guys got done. Damn hoodlums.
All right. Sports.
God. Antonio Brown wants to get traded.
Yeah. That's
We
that.
don't have any chemistry, do we?
No, that happened, and I really want to talk about.
Do you
this.
think this is legitimate?
Yes.
I think it is too. I think
Bell wants
Antonio
out.
Brown.
Brown wants out.
Yeah, you know what the thing is?
This franchise is crashing.
It's crashing because it's 100% their fault. They get all
Inside?
these. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
They're dumbasses. Who gets. And listen, you can have 1 or 2 characters in a locker room. That's fine. You know, but
You can have the characters. You have to manage them.
who can manage
they run
that?
free. The Patriots do it all the time.
They don't get. Well,
If you act up, they trade you to the Browns. That's what they do.
that sounds pretty scary to me.
Yeah.
But, I mean, not anymore. But
Yeah, not anymore. We can't use that joke anymore. Trade you to the
Cardinals.
Cardinals, yeah, or the Raiders. You can go play for John Gruden.
I like the Raiders, and they've been playing good.
Yeah, sure. What do
Okay.
they have? The 5th pick?
Something like that.
That's not good.
They got the 5th pick, 6th pick, 7th pick.
So yeah, this isn't good. Luckily for the Steelers, they have Juju and Connor
Yeah.
to replace Brown and Bell. But losing Brown and Bell, Brown sat out, or I guess that he didn't sit out. They benched him last week because he didn't show up to practice.
Yeah.
And it was a game they needed to win to get into the playoffs. And he just was like, no, I'm done. So I think he's gone.
I think he's going to.
I think we might see another Bell situation. I don't think he plays another game
He
there.
holds out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's possible. I think that's stupid as hell, though.
What, for him?
Yeah.
Whether it is or not, what's going on there?
They have too many of those guys.
But Is
This is
Antonio
exactly
Brown-
what destroyed Seattle's little franchise.
I don't
they had
consider
going.
Antonio Brown or Le'Veon Bell to be like ego-fueled monsters.
Antonio Brown's up there. He's an ego man.
How has he ever had problems?
Now he is because he got paid. Money changes your mind, big
Dude,
dog.
the team is
The team is all jacked.
he just randomly wants out.
Yeah.
They need to win the game, and then he's leaving. I think that is way more on the team than Antonio Brown.
He said Big Ben. I think Big Ben's a freaking bitch too.
Well, yeah.
He's huge bitch.
Yeah.
Huge bitch.
He doesn't want to leave, though.
Mike Tomlin, he's kind of stubborn.
Yeah, I think you got to, at some point, when does he get fired?
This whole, I don't know.
You missed the playoffs with one of the most talented teams in football, and you got a top 3 running back in the NFL leaving your team. You got a top maybe 1 wide receiver in the NFL
And
leaving your team.
I think that goes on, yeah, like you said, on Tomlin. I think it's Tomlin's fault.
Tomlin, everyone. You just
Think
can't
about
manage
all the people that they bring in. They got Ben, they got Antonio Brown, Le'Veon, and they had Todd Haley as an offensive coordinator. You know, those are a lot of dudes that are up their own ass. You
Dude,
can't-
once again, like, I am not.
those are-
Le'Veon Bell wanted. He wasn't a locker room problem. He wanted.
He turned into one.
contract stability.
and he turned into a locker room problem.
He took it into his own hands. So, but Antonio Brown, we don't even know why he wants out yet. So, but I bet you something's going to come out, and it's something stupid. And Antonio, I don't never considered Antonio Brown to be a problem. Like it's
Usually he's like a quiet diva.
This completely surprises me. He normally just dominates, and you don't hear from him.
This is bad though. This is like
Yeah,
the
it's
most.
a horrible look for the Steelers. It's terrible. I don't know. They're in trouble. I don't know
They
what's
need to-
going
yeah.
on there. But
Hey, the same team they drafted Martavius Bryant too. You know,
well, he was a nutcase.
they like all these guys.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know what's going to happen with them because Big Ben might be done.
Yeah. Oh, here soon. When is
So-
he? 36.
He was almost done last year,
37. He's been threatening to retire the past 4 seasons.
which isn't great for anything.
I'm going to retire.
Yeah.
And then they draft a quarterback, and he's like, well, I'm not.
you shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, it's stupid. I got.
All right.
I think it starts with Big Ben. Big Ben. I wouldn't want to play with Big Ben either. He's
I don't know.
he's the biggest diva out of any quarterback I've ever seen,
It's
besides
just-
maybe like Cam. But Cam doesn't do shit like this to piss off other teammates.
It's just weird. Like when it's basically a mutiny. Like obviously, clearly they're not getting along there.
Yeah.
Whether they're good people or bad people. Like you have to be able to manage that. And it seems like Mike Tomlin is just like the substitute teacher that just doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like as long as these kids don't die, like I'm doing my job.
Tomlin's always kind of been an overrated coach, in my opinion.
And they've only had what, 4 or 5 head coaches in their history, I think. So they
Something,
don't
yeah.
fire guys.
Well, and think about it. Like if they fire him, who do they got to replace?
I don't think that matters.
I think that matters a lot. What's the point of firing somebody? Like, look at in Arizona, they fired that dude after 1 year. What are they going to do? Bring in another dude that's going to go 3-13 with a shitty team. You had Sam Bradford and Josh Rosen.
But do you think when a team fires a coach, you think their number one concern is I don't know. I think it's more on the coach's ineffectiveness than who they're going to bring in next. I don't know.
But oh man, are we going to transition over
Yeah.
to the head coach? Yeah.
Yeah.
But how, after one season, can you see that? You put Mike Tomlin as the head coach or Andy Reid as the head coach of the Cardinals, and they go 5-11.
I don't think that's true. But
What do you think? They make the playoffs with that shit?
5-11?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know, instead
Yeah.
of 3-13.
Yeah, sure.
But Steve Wilkes didn't need to get fired for that. I didn't understand that at all.
I think he was
This is like the Raiders.
was he ever a serious this is like the Jim Tom Sula thing.
Yeah.
Like they just hired this dude. They were bad. They knew they were going to be bad unless Rosen was a world beater. Rosen was the worst rookie quarterback this year.
By far.
Was not close. Probably they're going to draft another quarterback.
Really?
So why wouldn't they? He was terrible.
He was terrible, but
He
that
showed
whole
no signs
team's
of life.
terrible.
I would draft another quarterback.
I wouldn't.
Get some competitive edge to both of those guys, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not.
You're moving on too soon.
What do you mean?
Usually I'm the one
Rosen?
that's... Yeah.
I'm not moving on. I'm not going to put my franchise on his shoulders. He didn't show me that.
Yeah.
With all the four of the other guys, Darnold, Jackson, Mayfield, Allen, I'm comfortable going forward with them as my starting quarterback because they had the chance to get better. Josh Rosen looked horrible.
I think you give him a couple more years.
Years is a lot.
Years? Your team's going to be shit no matter what.
You're right, but the fastest
Josh
way to,
Allen, like you said, was good, and you'd put the team on his shoulder. That team was still shit.
yeah, but it's different. It's different. Like putting Josh Allen against Josh Rosen this year, it's like Josh Allen was like a seasoned vet.
Yeah.
Rosen was
horrible.
Yeah, and
like really bad.
so I don't know.
I'd be surprised if he had more touchdowns than interceptions. I don't think so.
I would definitely draft another guy if I was the Cardinals. Do you want to talk about the Vikings, or you just want to talk about the head coaches more?
Keep going on the head coaches.
All right, so there's eight vacancies, which is a ton.
That's like the most since 2012. I think.
Browns, Packers, Bucks, Jets, Broncos, Dolphins, Bengals, Cardinals. Woo. And somehow Jason Garrett won his division, so his job is safe.
Sucks.
Best job. What's your best job? I think there's two pretty clear ones.
Yeah. I'd probably go with the best job. I'd go with the Browns, just because you got that young team and you got a quarterback.
And Baker.
Yeah, you got a good quarterback. It's going to be hard to manage Baker a little bit. I mean, he's done a good job, not like being that big of a problem, but like
What?
it just he's a very emotional dude.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's great.
So like in this season, you know, I wasn't going to be shocked if he like made headlines for doing something stupid, you know. But
What do you mean? Like,
well,
what would he have done?
he stared down Hugh Jackson, or like
I love that.
I know you do. You like that cocky, arrogant a-hole stuff.
Like, hey, guess what? I'm beating your ass.
Hey, guess what? It's not his fault. He just
It's not his fault that Baker's beating his ass.
No, it's not his fault that he's like he got a new job.
That's
It's not
fine.
that big of a deal.
That's fine. Regardless of that, I want Baker to be mad at everybody, and I want him to whoop everybody's ass.
I don't know, man.
That's how I want that competitive edge to everyone.
I'm saying he's a great young quarterback.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd probably pick them. And they got a great defense.
I think I would pick the Browns.
They were, what, a top 15 in probably every category.
Their run
on
defense is awesome. And then Denzel Ward made the Pro Bowl. So,
Yeah.
he's good.
I don't know if I'd want that Packers job, because that's probably the second job you were looking at, wasn't it?
Yeah.
'Cause,
Rodgers, man.
man, this goes back to like
Rodgers is the key to he's just the keys to the car.
I think we finally have figured out the formula for having a good team in the NFL. You need a good starting quarterback that's not your highest paid player. And then you need an offensive line around him, and then a decent defense, and call it. That's all you need. Kansas. That's literally it. Kansas City is.
You better call up the Cardinals.
They had the best team. Oh yeah. Well, they didn't have a good
Hey,
quarterback.
I know what it takes to win.
Yeah. I do. I've been thinking about this so
I
much.
agree with
Matthew Stafford, highest paid, or one of the highest paid. Kirk Cousins, Aaron Rodgers, all of them didn't make the playoffs. And then you have a team like Kansas City that has
The Rams.
a good quarterback. Rams got it's bearable defense. Aaron Donald's on there, and he's
Yeah,
a
but the
game
fact
changer.
that their quarterback doesn't make any money allows
Yeah.
them to have playmakers.
Well, I mean, they can make some money, like the Patriots. Tom Brady's not the highest paid guy, but he's still making a reasonable sum. Kirk Cousins, you guys gave him that much for what? 8-7 in one season. You lost it in the final game.
Yeah.
You know, you scored 3 points against the Chicago Bears at the half or something. It was stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It was bad. They got blown out. But that's what you need. You need a good quarterback that's not your highest paid player, and an offensive line, and then that's it. Kansas City has a bottom 5 defense, and they're making the playoffs because the offense is so good.
I think the Browns is the best job.
I think so too.
I think the Packers is a very close second.
I don't know about close second.
think
Aaron Rodgers. I can see Aaron Rodgers retiring early.
It's Aaron Rodgers.
He's 36.
It's Aaron Rodgers.
He's 36.
I don't know. I like the challenge. Give me Aaron Rodgers.
The challenge of one of the
I'll
most
see if I can
arrogant
beat-
quarterbacks in the league.
Give me him. I'll take it.
You love those. Yeah, you know what? That guy.
No, I hate the way he behaves, but his skill is like he's at his best. He's the best quarterback in the league.
by far.
And-
But he's also.
Well, just listen to that. He's the
most-
best quarterback in the league at his ceiling, and it's hard to pass that up, no matter what else is there, because you got these jobs like the Bucks. What the hell is going on there? You literally have nothing.
Go there and start Fitzmagic.
You've got like a couple pieces on defense, and you got Mike Evans, who makes $1 billion a year. Mm-hmm. What is that? Then you got the Broncos. That's probably the worst job. Or the Cardinals.
Yeah.
And then
No, the Dolphins.
the Dolphins, I don't
Bengals is
hate
pretty bad.
because even the Bengals have Andy Dalton. Like, they
That's
made
not something to talk about.
that's fine, but they made the playoffs.
With them, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, but like, just Aaron Rodgers and the power that he holds. Like, if you can just somehow make that guy
Jets
happy,
is a good job.
maybe, yeah.
You got young
think-
quarterback.
Adam Gase.
And they
Adam Gase is going to be looking at the Jets and the Packers. I
I don't
think.
know why Adam Gase is. Why is he? He's a hot commodity. I don't even know why he got fired.
I don't know why I got fired either.
I mean,
Quarterback guru,
yeah,
supposedly.
Jeez.
I mean, if he had a quarterback to work with.
yeah. They have Why are they still sticking with Tannehill?
They-
after
I don't
every
think they
single
are. They're
year?
going to cut him, I think.
Really?
He's owed $19 million next year. I think they're going to cut him.
Good. Thank God. They're finally moving on from him. He's
Yeah.
not a good quarterback.
He's bottom 5. He's horrible. But yeah, I'll take the Browns number 1 just because Baker's awesome. Well, that's not just because, but their whole
Yeah.
team is it's a
They
up and
got a
coming
really
team.
good defense, and it's not, yeah.
Give me the Packers just because if I can somehow give Aaron Rodgers what he wants, he can win me a Super Bowl as soon as
Man.
next year. Can the Browns win the Super Bowl next year?
No,
Can the Packers?
no, they can't.
I think they could.
They're paying people way too much on that team.
I think they could.
They have no cap space, and that team's it's poorly constructed.
I think they could win the Super Bowl next year.
They're
If all went
man.
right.
No.
I'm not saying they're a favorite. I'm not saying they're like a top 5 team. But if Aaron Rodgers comes out and he's an MVP candidate, they can win the Super Bowl.
He'll probably get his coach fired halfway through the season.
Maybe. It just depends on the coach. But yeah, I'll take the Browns. What's the worst job here?
Definitely the Cardinals.
I hate the Broncos job. You got to deal with freaking Elway.
Oh my God! Elway.
Why is this guy why is he considered an awesome GM?
Because it's John Elway.
Because he brought in Peyton Manning when his neck was broken in half?
Yeah.
Is that why?
Think about the quarterbacks that have been drafted under John Elway.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's
look who
Osweiler,
they have.
Paxton
They're
Lynch.
cutting these guys.
Yeah, it's like 3 years after they get them. It's bad. John Elway is this.
Good job on Philip Lindsay, but Jesus.
I think they need to realize, like, hey, maybe Elway's the problem here.
They won't, though.
No, well, I mean, think about it. It's more than just he's the GM. It's John Elway. He won his 3 Super Bowls.
I think that might be the worst job, just because you're not going to have a lot of leeway. I think the Cardinals, everything's bad. So, if you are a solid head coaching candidate, they might give you 3 years just to straighten things out.
No, they won't. They fired Steve Wilkes after 1 season.
Yeah, but what did he show us? He didn't show us anything.
What are you supposed to show with that?
I know, but
That was easily the worst team in the league. The only bright spot you had coming in the season was you signed Sam Bradford.
I still don't think they thought Wilkes was going to be they didn't sign him and be like, he's going to win the Super Bowl one day. I
No,
don't think
but,
that's what
I mean-
they thought.
I don't know, man. That team. What was it? Adam Schefter was talking about it, and he said that multiple head coaches that went to Arizona last season to do the head coaching candidacy thing or whatever interview. They said that they left and declined the job because it's so poorly run. You're trying to hire coaches, and they're like, I don't want to be on this damn team.
Yeah. The Dolphins' job isn't good either.
Bengals are always losers, so
Yeah, but you could do something, though. You could do something. You can make the playoffs.
okay.
They've made it before. Their roster's solid. You just
Made
got to
it
bring in stuff.
7 times. Over 7.
Coaching football is the most out of any professional sport.